sure. I definitely, have never in my life got up in the morning and gone, my life would be complete if I could only come out of a coffin. On the other hand, I loved doing it. So as you can see, this is really what the whole horror hosting business is about. You get to lie in a coffin. And for example, I never knew until I started doing this gig how incredibly comfortable coffins are.
Well, Fox had made a lot of old classic horror movies, and we wanted to showcase them as people would have seen them when the films were released. So we thought the best thing to do was to have an old-time kind of horror host presentation to the films.
They came to me last year, and it hadn't really occurred to me. And I got this sort of thing saying, well, you're very respected, you've won all these awards, would you like to host Fox Movie Channel's 13 Nights of Fright? And my immediate reaction was, oh my God, I could get to come out of a coffin. They're magical. Everybody should sleep in coffins. Especially, Malena obviously has been sleeping in coffins for years, but was this your first go in a coffin?
Oh no.
And I had the meeting with the Fox people, and they said, are you still interested? And I said, I am, but only if. Condition number one was obviously that I got to come out of a coffin at some point. And condition number two was that I had a glorious, silent, vampiric assistant of magnificent curvaceousness, because I thought that's part of the tradition. If you're going to do it, you should do it all the way and just have an enormous amount of fun doing it. Standing in a studio reading an auto cue with a couch behind me and one skull with a candle burning on it to represent the fact that this is Halloween. There's no real point to it. But going out there and having, as I had, the gorgeous Malena, she's not only gorgeous, but she's terribly funny, which actually means that I get to do stuff and play off her. I don't actually wind up stuck in front of the camera on my own. It's great.
Well, I didn't talk. So everything that we did, they would say, I want you to open the coffin now. I can't just walk up and open a coffin. I'm very animated. So, I'd walk up and I'd stroke the coffin, I'd pull it up slowly, and, so it was really fun.
Now out of the coffin, which is always good to be out of the coffin, especially that coffin, because when the lid goes down, you can smell this gentle waft of formaldehyde. And that coffin has at some point been used. Would I do it again? Yes, I'd do it again. I would do it again like a shot. I'd probably do it a bit differently next time, but that's from having learned how to do it. I wouldn't do it every Saturday night, because somewhere in there it would turn into work. As it is, it's a wonderful holiday. I got that set. That set didn't exist until I said I wanted to do this thing, and then suddenly there's 500 candles, there's giant candelabras, there's a soundstage somewhere in Hollywood is transmuted into a dungeon library or whatever it was. And the coffin is wheeled in and the thing is opened up and I open my eyes and say, hello, how lovely to see you. How cool is that? It's actually one of the best things about being a horror host. How many times in real life do you ever get to get out of a coffin?
Okay, so here.
Mostly you just get to go in once and then you're there for good.
625.
But I've got to get out twice so far.
80%.
The main thing that they probably don't tell you, but I think that still communicated itself, was the immense amount of fun that horror hosts are having. Because it's the coolest thing in the world. It's like being at Halloween. Great horror hosts, for them it would have been Halloween every Saturday night. You do it because you love it. And the sense that these people are having much too much fun. They're not doing it to get rich. You don't do it to get rich. You just do it because it's a really, really cool, goofy, wonderful thing to do. And because your enthusiasm will be contagious. Because it's dressing up, because it's let's pretend. Because it's really cool. And how often does a grown man get to, pretend to be Bela Lugosi? Not often enough.